Welcome back, my friends, for another video here on the channel. Today, got some more Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 warehouse demo gameplay for you guys. We are all anticipating the full release of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2. So in the meantime, I thought I'd show you guys some of my best clips so far, some of my best combos and my best runs. We're going to start off with this one right here, which is going to be a 1.5 million combo. This is in no particular order. It's actually just the order that I recorded them in, which ironically ended up being the order of worst to best. So we are going in that kind of order, I guess, in a sense. But I want to share with you guys some of my favorite clips. I posted a lot of these over on Twitter. If you guys are not following me on Twitter, make sure you guys do at JSkeleton92. Also check out my Twitch channel where we stream more of the casual stuff as opposed to, you know, video content. So obviously right here is for video content, let's plays, gameplays, gaming news, things like that. Over on Twitch is more for things like, you know, kind of more casual hangout kind of streams, like for going for high scores in Tony Hawk Pro Skater, for example, or playing a multiplayer game like Destiny 2 or different things like that. Many different things go over on Twitch, so definitely check that out as well. But I want to know, let me know in the comments below, what is your best high score so far in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 warehouse demo? If you guys don't know, the demo is out now. If you guys pre-order the game, you get access to the demo, and you get to play the demo until the full game launches on September 4th, which is just in a couple weeks. I will be doing a full 100% I guess let's play walkthrough, whatever, of the game. We're going to be doing I guess one video per level, I guess, in the game, if you will. Anyways, let's move on to the second clip here. So this one right here is going to be a 2 million point combo. Now I know there's way bigger combos out there, and actually I got a couple combos that are bigger that we're going to show you guys in just a second. Like I said, I'm going kind of from what I recorded first to what I recorded last, which ironically was worst to best for the most part. So yeah, 2 million point combo. If you guys haven't seen, by the way, if you guys are wondering, you know, maybe you're not super familiar with Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, you don't know how to how they work or how to get these kind of high scores and high combos. I made 3 different tutorials so far. I plan to do more guides at some point if you guys you know, are interested in that as well. But I made 3 tutorials. I'll link them down in the description below. Basically, the first video was the basics. The second video was kind of more advanced tricks. And the third video was kind of how to combo it all together, which also talked about like reverts and acid drops and spine transfers, different things like that. So definitely check out those guides and tutorials if you guys want to get better at the game. I've been playing these games ever since I was super young, since I was a little kid, and I've played them basically like they were, you know, the oxygen that I breathe, man. By the way, this is the third clip right here. This one's going to be a 2.7 million point combo and also a almost 4.5 million point high score run. Sorry, I said points a lot there. I don't know why. This is kind of a 2 birds 1 stone. This clip's going to be a little bit longer because it is the full run. So it's going to be a full about 2-minute clip or so. But I wanted to show you guys the full clip for this one for sure because, again, this one's a 4.5 million run, which is not my highest run, by the way. We still have a higher run that I'm going to show you guys. But this is one of the higher runs that I got. And I was, I don't know, I was proud of it. There's that 2.7 million combo, by the way, that just kind of ended a little strangely. But yeah, like I was saying, there's 3 different guides I did, which talks about different kind of, you know, technical aspects of the game. Of course, you gotta learn the basics before you learn how to combo it all together. Like, as you guys see right here, I'm stitching everything together with, like, manuals and grinds, and I'm doing a lot of flip tricks and grabs in between, and, you know, different things like wall plants and stuff like that. So I teach you all that kind of stuff in those 3 videos. It seems like a lot of you guys have already seen those videos and found them very useful, which makes me super stoked, because when I was making them, I wasn't sure if they're going to be a hit or a miss. I wasn't sure if as many people would find them useful, but I'm really glad that you know, people did, a lot of you guys did enjoy those videos. And like I said, for those of you guys who haven't seen them, they're available down in the description below, and all that good stuff. So yeah, let me know in the comments below as well. Or sorry, I meant the description below. Those are available in the description below, the links. But let me know in the comment section. Are you guys new to the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series? Have you guys played any other games before? If you have played them before, which Tony Hawk Pro Skater games have you played? I'm very interested to know, you know, where you guys kind of started with Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And if this is your first introduction to the series, it's a great one. This is kind of like the basics of Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second once I introduce this next clip in just a second once we're done this combo. But this is a great place to start. This was the very first 2 games that they basically mashed into one remake, and you're getting a little bit kind of a look at, you know, how the series started, which is great. And they've added some new things that weren't in the original, like reverts. Reverts came in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, but they added it to this remake here. All right, so before I keep talking about that, this clip right here is going to be a 4.1 million combo. I got a pretty high multiplier. I got my multiplier into the hundreds, the low hundreds, which ended up giving me a pretty crazy, super big combo. Obviously, there's people out there that have done much bigger combos than this. I've seen people do like 10 million point combos. I myself, back in the older games, like Tony Hawk American Wasteland, have pulled off, you know, like 14, 15 million point combos, which is pretty insane, to be honest. Those are getting very into the kind of higher, more intense kind of combos, if you will. I'm pretty sure my record is somewhere between 14 and 16 million for one combo, not for a run, for like an actual, you know, solid combo. But that's what I was saying as well earlier, is that there's different games, of course. It started with Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, obviously, this is Pro Skater 1 and 2. There's 3 and 4. I'm hoping they'll remaster 3 and 4 eventually as well. 1 and 2 are my favorite out of the first 4. And then there's some other games as well I'll talk about in a second. But first, this clip right here, which is a 5.2 million point run, one of my better runs. We still have actually one more that's better than this yet, but it's going to be a full entire run because it is you know, based on the run. It's not necessarily based on one single combo, but a pretty good run in my opinion. But like I was saying, there was other games if you guys weren't familiar with. So Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, and 4 are basically, you know, kind of standard games like this, where you basically go for high score runs. You'd have 2-minute runs. In a level, you'd have to collect things like the letter skate. You know, you'd have to do things like get high scores. You know, they'd have different kind of challenges for you basically in every level. And that was kind of like the way Tony Hawk Pro Skater games started. And then they started going more into like the story route, which I was really a big fan of. So for example, Tony Hawk Underground 1, 2, and then American Wasteland. And then there was other ones like Project 8, Proving Ground, etc. But I think my favorite 3 story-based games for Tony Hawk, you know, games were definitely Underground 1, 2, and American Wasteland. I think a lot of people would agree. Underground 1 is basically, you know, you were a skater that looked up to you know, pro skaters. You were just a local skater that wanted to become a pro. And you basically go on this huge journey to become a pro. You and your best friend, who ends up, you know, not being a very good friend. I don't want to spoil it if you guys ever play for yourselves, even though it's a super old game. There's not really a good word to put it, but he's not very nice. And then the second game is really cool, because I don't know if you guys have ever watched TV shows like Viva La Bam, for example, back in the day. But the second Underground kind of has that kind of feel to it, where you're 2 teams of pros who are competing to get the most points by doing the most outrageous things in different cities. So you're basically going on this world tour doing crazy stuff. There's Team Tony Hawk and Team Bam Margera, and you're just doing crazy stunts, crazy things. It is so cool, man. It literally feels like you're playing like a Viva La Bam game, you know, in Tony Hawk Pro Skater style. If you guys are familiar with that show, it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. And it's great. And then American Wasteland was a little bit different. You were like a skater that kind of came to Hollywood, and there's like this whole story in that in and of itself. I mean, that one is, I guess, a little bit more harder to explain, but it was really cool. You're basically trying to prove yourself in this big city that's known for, you know, all kinds of skating and things like that. You know, there's a lot of people with different kind of egos, and some people that are chill, and just different kind of things. It's a really good story. American Wasteland is definitely one of my favorites. It's just cool, man. It's just, you guys got to look these games up. I don't even know if you've never heard of them. You got to look them up. They're insane. But anyways, right here, we're about to land it, and right, boom, there you guys have it. 5.2 million combo, or sorry, high score run. All right, this is the last clip I got for you guys. This one's going to be a 5.7 million point run. And again, these are just random clips that I was recording. Honestly, like, while I was editing some of my other Tony Hawk Pro Skater videos, for example, the ones where I did the guides, I was just kind of like, you know, doing these runs. I had my Elgato software open, which is recording software for those of you guys who aren't familiar. And it was just kind of running in the background, and I ended up grabbing these clips, and I'm like, hey man, I can make a whole video just kind of showing some of my best runs so far. Again, I'm sure I'll have better runs when the full game comes out, and even maybe more during the demo. If I have more to show you guys, you know, before the full game comes out, I'll make another video if you guys are interested. Then again, there's only so much you can do in one level before it starts getting a little bit dull. So, you know, I'm really excited for the full game. There's going to be a wide variety of stuff to cover and kind of, you know, skate on. But yeah, so like I was saying, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, you know, like I said, the first 4 games were more arcadey, like this style. You know, then we had Underground 1 and 2, and then American Wasteland, and then we had some other games like Project 8 and Proving Ground. But those are kind of games that I guess some people are torn on. I like them. I didn't like them as much as Underground 1, 2, and American Wasteland. I like them, but some people thought, you know, Proving Ground and Project 8 weren't that great. Which I guess in comparison, when you come off of like American Wasteland and the Underground series, I guess compared to those, they weren't as good for sure. But I didn't think they were bad games. You know what I mean? I still had a lot of fun with them, and I got a lot of good memories with them, and all that good stuff. So I don't know. Like I said, if you guys are new to the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll do my very best to help you guys out. For some reason, I can't answer them. Maybe someone else who is also familiar with the series can help answer the questions. But I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, I'd be able to answer them for the most part. Like I said, I've been playing these games since I was a little kid, and I used to play them like hours and hours and hours and hours nonstop. So I'm really excited this is back. I'm really excited that, you know, there's a new kind of generation that's getting introduced to these games, and you know, people are even rediscovering these games who haven't played them in a long time. So, well, that's going to conclude this video, my friends. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and tuning into this this video. If you guys enjoyed it, leave it a like, subscribe, guys. New, like I said, we do a variety of content, let's plays, you know, gameplays, gaming news, different things like that. And we're going to be obviously posting a bunch of Tony Hawk Pro Skater when that game comes out on September 4th. So stick around. You can check out all the other social links and stuff down in the description below. And hope you guys are staying safe, staying well. Let me know what your best score, best run so far is in the demo. And until the next one, my friends, game on, and thanks for watching.